We're at the top of the River Elbe, but we're not on a river cruise, we're on the Queen Victoria. The Queen Victoria does have a really engaging and beautiful atrium. I'm on the balcony of this very beautiful theatre. It could be the West End, and look at the boxes. The chart room is a really nice place to have tea and cakes or a drink. This is the gin bar where they sell 41 varieties of gin and one of my favourite places on the ship. There are many features on the ship to keep you entertained for the whole of your cruise. They have a lovely art gallery and, of course, shops. The Golden Lion pub will be heaving if there's a football match on, and the lunches they serve here are included in your package. The Britannia Restaurant is where most people eat their evening meal. You can either decide to share a table or have an intimate table for two. The Verandah is the other restaurant for which you pay a supplement on the ship. The Lido is a buffet-style restaurant for lunch, and if you don't want to dress up for dinner, you can come and eat here in the evening as well.
Every meal you see has been planned 2 months before it's put on a plate. And the ordering and planning is done by looking back, possibly to exactly a year ago when the ship was on the same route, passing the same way and needing to go to the same suppliers. The ship uses suppliers all over the world that have been approved first by their local authorities and secondly by the Cunard group. Making water on board is a complete science which we go into on another film, but making water from seawater is probably a lot more healthy than recycled water from land. that's been through at least 6 or 7, maybe more human beings. Just inside the door to the right, huge toasters, coffee makers, to the left, water and ice makers, and behind that, the dishwasher. Now that is a huge dishwasher. The Verandah galley, this particular galley, has 9 separate outputs, feeding food to other galleys. So it has the Grills galley, the Lido Buffy galley, the Lido Grill galley, the Golden Lion Pub galley on deck 2. It sends food to the Britannia Deck 3 galley, the Britannia Deck 2 galley. It feeds the bakery, butchery, fruit and vegetable prep. And it also has the Verandah galley and the crew galley, all fed from this particular galley.
These are the guides, so pictures, so they know how to serve the food exactly. Berry pudding.
For dinner between 5 to 5:30. During this period we do the tasting session here because this is a big group of chefs in the back, so we divide them in the different responsibility. We give them a different responsibility. So 1 or 2 chefs preparing only the vegetarian, some chefs doing the roast, or grill item, or looking after meat, some looking after only seafood things. Also, the chefs keep changing.
You have to smile.
Yeah.
That's part of the job.
Yeah.
How many hours do you work?
We are contracted for 10 hours a day.
Right.
It's but there is should have enough rest every time.
Yeah.
At least you have at least not less than 6 hours rest on every, because we are working 2 shifts, different shifts. So at least there is 6 hours rest for those shifts.
Right. Hard work, huh?
Always Monday.
Yeah.
For the whole contract until you go home. It's great though.
Yeah.
We love it.
Yeah. Upstairs is reserved exclusively for Queen's Grill and Princess Grill guests. Here's the library, and hooray, it's got a daily crossword. No guessing what this room's for. This is the bridge room. Deck 11 is the sports deck, and you can play short tennis or you can play deck quoits. Children are welcome on Cunard, and there are plenty of facilities to keep them occupied. There's a kids zone, there's a teen zone, and if you come over here, there's a play zone, and they all seem very happy. At the back of the ship is a small plunge pool and 2 hot tubs, and it's March and we're in Hamburg and it's cold and there are still people in the pool. We're in the middle of the ship now and there's another pool, and up there is the Yacht Club, and behind that the Commodore Club. The pavilion bar's on my left. I'm just walking through and I've never seen this before. The table tennis table is empty. I might have a game. There's an extensive spa area and gym on this ship. If you need to do a spot of washing and ironing while you're here, there are laundrettes on decks 4, 5, 6 and 7, and they're open from 7:30 in the morning till 9 p.m. at night. This is the Commodore Club bar with windows looking out to sea. It's forward on deck 10.
And I haven't heard the music. I've got no idea what he's going to do to the end of my film until I see the screening of the whole piece together. And he's put a French opera on the end.
Welcome to my stateroom on the Queen Victoria. Well, they call them staterooms, but actually it's just pretty much like a standard cabin. It's got all the usual equipment. It's got 1 English socket, 2 American sockets and 1 European. It's got a hairdryer in here. It's got tea and coffee making facilities and a fully stocked minibar with prices on the front. Apart from the stocked fridge, this looks the same width and size as the cabin I'm used to on the P&O cruises. Normal shower, body lotion, sink, normal wardrobe space with lots of hangers, 3 wardrobes, and this one has a safe. And we have a flat screen TV with quite a variety of TV channels.
If you have 10 minutes, can I recommend you look at our 4K passenger area tour of the Queen Mary 2. It is a wonderful ship and a ship we really enjoyed being on. There were some very exciting moments which we'd love to share with you. If you have a chance, can you also take a look or a listen to our new podcast, Cruising with Doris Visits. Just search Cruising with Doris Visits, the podcast, and it should pop up. And if you enjoy listening to novels at night... Hi, Stuart St Paul here, and I'm in Southampton. Are you ready to cruise? Because this ship is, and there are about 4 others. But if you're cruising this way by reading Cruise Ship Heist, great, enjoy it. First episode is here.